So I had a couple more of these UGR tray packs that I get from Ration, and I was kind of hoping to try one of them out. They're all, the ones that I get are all dessert ones, but since they're made for about like 15 to 18 people, it's kind of a lot for one person to eat. So I had a pretty good opportunity to make use of the fact that we're out camping, and we're with some friends. We have a total of, I think it's about 8 people. 4 kids and 4 adults. And so I'm going to kind of break these out as a surprise to everybody afterwards. And I figure that way I can give my opinion, but we can also get the opinion of some non-ration review people and see what they think of these cookie chocolate crunchy peanut butter with chocolate chips. And there are 27 cookies in here, so that's quite a bit. Definitely too much for one person to eat. So here's the ingredients. You can see there's a lot of stuff in these cookies. And the nutrition facts, if anybody wants to check those out. And we'll get back to this as soon as it's time for dessert. Alright, so we had kind of a long day today. It was a good day. We ended up, well, mostly it was good. We had a big rainstorm, which included hail. That was a lot of fun. But other than that, it was pretty good. And we just finished having dinner. We made some hobo meals, which were pretty cool. Tin foil and canned chicken and carrots and peppers and potatoes and seasonings. It was really pretty good. So right now the kids and the moms are out on a little nature hike, and I'm just kind of getting dessert ready. But don't worry, there's actually going to be s'mores later too. This is kind of, we're not torturing the kids or anything. This is just something a little bit different. And like I said earlier, it's 27 cookies, so it's a little bit much for me to eat. But why don't we check it out? I do have my friend Brett's here. He is going to try these too, and does not have a lot of experience with military rations, but I will say that a couple of years ago, he did try a cracker from a B unit from 1952, I believe it was. It was 52 or 53. So he has that. And here's what our cookies look like. They actually don't look bad at all. They basically smell like store-bought cookies, and which, with all these ingredients, it's kind of what I would expect. I don't see anything or smell anything off about these. I probably should have mentioned the date code on this. Date code is 8249, if you can see that. So these are packaged on the 249th day of 2018. Cookie choc crunchy peanut butter, 27 portions. So it's quite fresh. And yeah, we'll try these out as soon as everybody gets back. Actually, should we try one first? Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Let's just tell them there's 25 in here.
Yeah, there you go. We'll say there's 25. And Brett and I will try one, each of us, and see. We'll give our opinions first. Okay, they're not chewy. They're on the crunchy side.
Has dates or something a bit chewy in there. For some moisture?
Yeah, they break like they're really hard, but there's some, it's an interesting taste. It's actually a little less flavor than I expected. But it tastes very much like a store-bought cookie. Does it taste a little bit, I don't want to say bland, but you don't expect it to be a little bit more than that.
You know, with the texture and the flavor, it'd be good to dunk in a cup of coffee or
hot cocoa or something like that.
Or some milk. It would soak it up well. It's a bit more like biscotti than a cookie.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It's not as sweet as expected. And it's not bad. It's not, you don't want to be overly sweet, but I'm not getting a lot of that peanut butter flavor, but it's in there. I think I'm happier with this than I was with the vanilla cake and the chocolate icing. There's nothing wrong with it. Pretty good. Well, let's see what everybody else thinks. We've got 4 kids and 2 ladies who still have to try this out. Actually, we're just looking at the ingredients and trying to figure out where some of the stuff came from. And it does have molasses in it. It could be what's coming through, but there's some sort of a chewiness, right?
Yeah, some little pockets of chewiness in there. And I kind of like it not as sweet as some store-bought things. Particularly, if you don't eat a lot of sugar, when you do get it, it can be really potent. And so this might strike a pretty good balance of being an enjoyable treat without...
I think it actually works pretty good. Like I said, I was a little surprised by the lack of sweetness, but I think I'm appreciating it more and more. And it's kind of interesting because it's basically looks like a chocolate chip cookie, but you can see the little bits of peanut butter in there. They have, what does it say? It says chocolate peanut butter chunks. It's interesting. I thought it was chocolate chips in, well, there is chocolate chips too, but apparently maybe that's what's the chewy thing. I don't know.
Well, and that might be the peanut butter. Could be. It's a sweet peanut butter. It's not it's not a chunky peanut butter.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where it's chewy. That's, wow. I guess that must be the peanut butter.
I look forward to eating 3 or 4 more of these.
You can do that. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so before we start s'mores, we have a pre-dessert for you. Can you tell me what this says?
Cookie chocolate, crunchy peanut butter with chocolate chips.
You want to try one?
Yeah. Should I take one for my friends too?
Yeah, well, I don't think they have them have it over here. Ooh, train.
Wow. It's actually surprisingly good. Okay,
Well, this is chocolate crunchy peanut butter with chocolate chips cookie. Huh? Give it a try. Tell me what you think of it. Yeah, of course. And if you could let me know what you think, that'd be awesome.
cool. I will.
And whether you like it or not. If you love it, that's awesome. If you hate it, that's awesome too.
Is it okay if I try it?
Sure. Do you have any allergies?
No.
Okay. Yeah, this does have peanut
Only
butter.
pollen.
Yeah.
It's good.
You don't have any allergies, right, Emma?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Only pollen.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually really good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yum.
You don't have to say I want to hear honest opinions.
Right.
But
They're actually good.
cool.
I'm not kidding.
Great.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Hey girls, wave.
Got any
1,
names?
2, 3.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
All right, so this is
Cookie, chocolate crunchy peanut butter with chocolate. Ooh.
Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Nah. Ooh, that's good.
What flavors do you...
yeah. What do you
Okay.
think? Flavors, good, bad? Any observations?
I think I taste some toffee actually.
There is something in there. That's what we were trying to figure out. Is suppose it's just peanut butter, but it has this
That's what I'm
it's
thinking.
almost chewy.
Yeah, this thing that I'm thinking toffee.
It
A
does
little
have,
undertone or overtone, whatever.
it does have a little molasses in it.
There you go. Well, which is okay. When you crystallize that, I think toffee. But I like it.
That's good.
And but to me, then I would think you'd say instead of just peanut and chocolate, you'd say like what cowboy cookie or something like. That's you'd call it a different mixture.
What is Mrs. G. Shell's 9 thing?
Well, I think it tastes very sweet.
We thought it was not too sweet.
Oh, it's not too sweet?
It's supposed to be like
I
a
taste
store-bought. It tastes like a store-bought cookie to me, but it seems to have a little bit less. It's a little restrained on the sweetness. We thought, but
Well, the chocolate chips themselves are sweeter than semi-sweet chocolate chips that you get from a store that you would put in your chocolate chip cookies that
Yeah,
you
it's a
bake
lot of
yourselves.
Yeah, and the bits have a lot of sugar in them.
So-
but I get what you're saying. The dough, to me, is not as sweet. I get that.
So does that make sense?
it does make sense. And as you can see, and not that you expect this, but obviously these aren't homemade from scratch cookies. They have a lot of ingredients.
Wow.
There's a lot of stuff in
A lot
there.
of chemistry going on.
Oh, and you know what? Now that I see that it says crunchy peanut, because I have to admit I was kind of expecting them to be softer because they look. When I see these striated marks here, when I bake cookies at home and they have marks like that, that usually means that they're puffier and a little bit softer. And so I wasn't expecting them to be this crunchy. But now that I see that crunchy is in the description, then now I'm not surprised.
Cool. But not bad overall, right?
No, I like it. But I don't taste very much peanut.
Peanut butter.
Right.
Yeah, there's like a taste in there that apparently is the peanut butter. But yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. The peanut butter is pretty. It's an undertone. It's very
Right.
mild.
But
So.
I didn't take a picture of that. But I will.
So if I just grabbed one of these and ate one, I don't think I would say, yeah, it's a peanut butter chocolate chip
And it
cookie. It was
didn't
just
render quite as
chocolate chip cookie with something else in it.
Correct. Correct.
Cool.
But the chocolate is smooth in texture, and it is pleasant. I like it.
Well, thank you. And thank you for watching.
How many
missed it.
cookies are you allowed to have at home?
20,000.
Do I have permission to open the Mersh murders?
You can
What's that?
Do I have permission to open the Mersh murders?
Urban Immersion Murders?
Don't you guys want to prep your?
Yeah, you need
You
preparation.
coming back for seconds?
You come back
I
for
can do it.
seconds?
No, you guys can go eat.
Wow.
Another one?
Yes.
These are actually really good. I really.
You guys can sit down and enjoy your
Everybody want this
cookies.
one?
I'll set it
Take
up.
it, take it. You want both?
I'm not getting another cookie. I want my Mersh murders.
You want another? Yeah, sure. You can have another.
What was that?
My Mersh murders.
What was that?
I really advise this.
Because
Nice, Charles.